Today we would be breaking the girl's code, sister's code. I'm so sorry. As a lady, have you ever liked a guy and then you want to take steps to make him look your direction? Alright, so today we would be diving into the 4 worst mistakes a lady makes exactly when she likes a guy. This is Prosper Whitestone, aka Mr. White. Remember, they won't teach you this in school. Many ladies believe that if a guy likes me, he's going to do anything and everything just to get me. Well, you see, I have bad news for you because most guys are very shy.
Sometimes there are times when a girl likes a guy, she is being held back for a lot of reasons. Sometimes maybe she feels scared to express herself for the fear of being rejected or something.
Gone are the days as a beautiful young lady whereby you sit put and allow the young man to come to approach you.
We have good guys around, and then most of these good guys are not very good at putting their feelings into words. And so if you are always sitting and expecting the guy to do everything, you might really miss out.
If you don't create an atmosphere, if you don't create a platform whereby we can approach you, if you're not approachable as a beautiful young lady, many a times you are doing yourself no good.
This is totally not okay, because there are ways that you can show a guy that you are interested without being obvious.
Notice that he's staring at you. Many times try and make the first move by saying hi. That attribute alone, that action alone will make the introvert nature in him to have that boldness to come to meet you.
You know this guy likes you, but each time you are always in the gathering of thousands of your friends. How do you expect a shy guy to come walk up to you in the midst of your friend and ask you out? Really?
Many times try to create an atmosphere to be alone. Take yourself out. Go to where you'll be seen as a big girl.
And if you are in a gathering, maybe in a social gathering, be in the church or anywhere, and then they're closed, please don't always be the first to leave that gathering, because you don't know who is about to come meet you.
It doesn't hurt to show a person that you like them. You can do compliments. You can compliment this person. You can smile at him or laugh at his jokes.
Being attractive does not make you lose. Yes, it does not make you cheap. It makes you a smart woman. In the woman of the 21st century should be a smart woman.
Most guys are introverts, and being introvert, they just want a perfect opportunity for them to approach you, the girl. So not doing anything would frustrate his efforts. You have to create opportunities for this guy. You have to create avenues. Create something that he can work with.
So a guy is coming to you to say hello and you're giving this look like, what does this one want? And all of that. You're unapproachable. You're giving attitudes. That would totally turn the person off.
Do you know how many demons a guy has to kill just to mount up courage to come approach a girl? You don't know. You don't have any slight idea. So being among your friends always, it kills his vibe. It kills his courage. It can't even do that.
You see a guy that is, looking at you, now not staring at you in some kind of weird ways, but is looking at you, takes his eyes off, look at you. The best you can do is smile to show that you appreciate the fact that he's interested. Not that you'd just give him this weird look like, okay, what's this one up to? Why is he looking at me like that?
As a girl, you were showered with attention even while you were growing up. But the guy situation is different. A guy hasn't received any attention right from when he was growing up. So he can tell when a girl is genuinely paying attention to him.
So you just met a guy last week and you've already called him like 64 times. Girl, calm down. You won't get a man by chasing him down or breathing down his neck at every opportunity that you get.
she's overly excited, and then you could see it all over her. Come on.
You like this young man, yes, you give him green lights. Let it end at that. Allow the man in him come up. Don't play the man role. Yes, don't go and toast a man.
Guys, they like adventure. They like to be the one, chasing the lady. So you need to give them space, or you need to give him space to chase you. Let this guy discover you.
When a girl does too much because she likes a guy, sometimes it scares the guy away, because this guy is already thinking, what's the plan of this girl? Why is she overreacting? Why is she over emotional? Why is she doing this? Why is she doing that? So a lot of thoughts are coming to his mind,
and the guy would see you as somebody who is desperate. Sometimes some of these guys even take advantage of the fact that you are desperate.
Everything done too much is bad. It is not bad for you to even meet a guy and tell the guy I like you. It's not bad. After you like him, allow him to express himself. Don't just like him and turn to a wife all of a sudden.
You don't know this guy so well, you're already moving in with him. You don't know this guy so well, you sleep over at every chance that you get. Sometimes you pay him surprise visits.
Probably he just tell you I like you. The next thing you see, the next weekend you carry your bags to his house. Auntie made a tire.
You like this guy, and then you're doing too much already. You are stalking him. You are on his Facebook page, and then you're liking 400 of his pictures. Come on.
Always in his DM. My friend shared his story with me. He said a lady was actually backdating his profile with likes. It was annoying. It's too much. It's too much, man.
It's okay to like 1, 2, 3 or so, but then not to like every 400 pictures he has posted right from 2016. That's bad. That's doing too much.
In doing that, you might lose your self-respect, because if you are spending all of your energy trying to chase this guy, fine, when you eventually get him, you would have to do a lot more to keep that relationship going.
Men love adventure. Once you give us the green lights, allow us to explore. But once you give us everything freely, bro, sis, the road will be very, very far.
I want to believe you're a good girl, and so I wouldn't expect you to want to break all your fundamental rules because you like this guy.
Now, because you like a guy and you're so blinded or driven by emotions, you now decide to just, drop these rules, drop these values.
As a lady who desires a blissful relationship, it is important to create standards for yourself, to create rules for yourself.
This is the mistake that most girls make. Now, when they like a guy in particular, they tend to break almost all of their rules. For example, you don't used to sleep out or stay out late at night, but because you like this guy, you are doing exactly what you said you were not ever gonna do.
You're somebody that, okay, once is late, you don't take night calls. Now that's your rule, something you've been living with. And now because of a guy, or because you like a guy, you now decide to break that protocol.
Now, if you had rules that guide your dealings, and because he has gathered the boldness to tell you he likes you, start breaking your rules. For example, you cohabit with him, he's not married to you.
It's not supposed to be part of the game. Remember your principles. You said you were not going to cohabit with any guy until the normal thing is being done. But then this guy hasn't done nothing, so why are you breaking your rules? Why are you breaking your rules? Remember the sister's code. Why are you breaking it?
Okay, so you decide to just break all these rules because of an attraction. It is just an attraction. Remember, we're still talking about likeness. You just like this person. Now you don't know if you guys are going to end up together, and you're already making major changes to your life.
Don't start having sex with him almost immediately because you like him, and so you want to break your rules, but you said you're not going to have sex until you marry. But why are you doing this now? Why?
If because of us you tend to drop your faith, because of us you tend to drop your career, because of us you tend to lose yourself, it's not worth it. You shouldn't lose yourself because of you like a guy.
And you might even end up making decisions that at the end you regret them. I mean, if you think about it, can you live with those changes you make? Can you sit down and, okay, I didn't make a mistake?
A lot of reason why you would want to break your rules is because you feel that if you don't bend some of these your rules, that you might probably lose this guy. But it's not true. If you keep and stick to your rules, this guy will value you much. So don't make the mistake of trying to break your rules because you like this guy. No, it's gonna be a worst mistake you're ever gonna do. Don't do it.
You deserve more. You deserve more, young lady. Don't break those rules because you like this guy.
When you break your rules as a lady because you like a guy, it makes you less valuable. It makes you much more cheaper.
There's a saying that you can't look at a picture when you are in the frame.
You had clips of friends, good friends that motivate you to be the best you can be, that help you in being the woman you are, and it is that woman you are that attracted this young man. It is unwise to cut those friends because you start liking this guy.
Remember, your friends were there before you met this guy. And if anything happened between you and this guy, your friends would still be there with you.
When you cut them off and things now go haywire, like the whole thing doesn't work out and all of that, you now find yourself, alone. You can't even go back to them because you'll be so ashamed to.
The only reason why you would want to cut off with your friends is because your friends are not the one in the relationship, and so they can see through this guy and know if this guy is manipulative. But you don't want anybody to talk to you about this guy. You are blinded by your emotions, and so you want to cut them off. You don't want to hear any contrary opinion.
Your friends are like the let me use the word yardstick. They help you to curtail your action when you are overdoing things.
Sometimes the guy even plays a major role in all of these things. Yes, there are situations or cases that I've seen where it's the guy that says, I don't want to see you with this person, I don't want to see you with this person, I don't like this your friend. Sometimes
this guy in particular that you like would want you to cut off from your friends. You know why? Because he wants to control you. He wants to control everything you do, and then he doesn't want any interference from your friends or from your families.
You have a life before you met this guy. You have a life before you met him. You have built a connection over time. You have built a personality over time, and this personality is centered around your friend. So cutting your friends because of this guy, it's not called for. Except those friends are bad influence.
And then if for any reason anything happened between you and this guy, of which nobody's praying for, who do you fall back to? You're going to fall back to those your friends.